Hey Sagittarius, it is CJ here. Welcome to my channel. Welcome back. Saggy, I hope you're doing great. I caught a cold this week. It is November 20th, first of all, 2025, and I have had a cold this week. You might be able to hear it in my voice. So thank you so much for all of your love and your patience with me. Geez, that time of the year, right? I hope you are all doing really well out there and you haven't caught a cold or anything like that. I'm doing well. I've missed you though. Couldn't wait to get back to doing readings for you. So we're going to get right into that. But that's why I haven't posted this week, because I really couldn't even talk. My head's been feeling like it's been in a balloon, if you know what I mean. Okay, Sag, so we're going to get into your reading. Thank you, as I said, so much for taking the time to be here. Thank you for your patience, and just thank you so much for all of your love. You brighten my day each and every single day. Okay, so November 20th, 2025, we had that new moon in Scorpio. It was late last night. I think it was around 11 p.m. Powerful new moon, obviously. Being in Scorpio, diving deep into our emotions. Really kind of, again, in the tarot, Scorpio represents the death card. So that is about transformation, of course. And many of us might be going through that at this time. We also have your season right around the corner, so I'm so excited to get into that. But first, I wanted to see what might be going on for you for the new moon. Okay, so Sag, I'm going to blow my nose. Excuse me as I blow my nose, but I am here and ready to tap into what Spirit has for you. Okay, Sag, let's begin. All right, Spirit, for Sagittarius, for those that this is their reading, for whenever they come to the reading, but I am doing it around the new moon here in Scorpio, 2025. What is the advice? What is the guidance? What do you have? Let's begin. We're going to open up with, this is my Wisdom Oracle deck. Just going to move my mouse out of the way, Saggy. And let's get into it. Let's see what's on the bottom. Okay, we have by the book on the bottom. Oh, that's interesting to me. By the book, number 11. For me, 11s are about your angels, your guides around you, letting you know that you're on the right path. By the book, this is interesting because they're kind of giving it to me in a work, how can I put this? In a work atmosphere. Now, that's not going to be for everyone. This is feeling like an example. It's like standing up for yourself, doing things by the book, and not, how can I say this? This is interesting. Okay, they're giving it to me. They're giving me, don't play, how can I put this? Okay, in your life, have you ever played hooky from school, from work, whatever? They're giving me the word hooky. So I don't know what that is about, but I feel almost like Spirit is saying just do things by the book, whatever this is about. I don't know if this is about work or relationships at this moment. Elephants are very intelligent, right? And if you can look at this card, there's a big one, a middle one, and then there's a smaller one, right? And they're all following one another. The oldest one is leading them, but they're not cutting any corners here. There's something about not cutting corners, Sag, so let's hold on to that thought. I don't want to focus too much on it. We have Happy, Happy next. Okay, beautiful card. This is one of my favorite cards in this deck. 26 is an 8. 8 is about your power. Okay, so there is kind of getting to be this feeling of you standing up for your power, standing up for who you are, without having to, with doing things the right way is what I want to say. Happiness is following it. It's interesting enough, though, we have Not For You next, okay? Now, I haven't seen this card for quite a while. This is a card, it's number 6, first of all. And this is a card where it is Spirit coming through here to let you know that something is not meant for you, all right? Could be a person, could be a situation. Again, I don't know why I keep getting this feeling about a job or employment. I keep getting that feeling, Sag. So I don't know what that is about. We'll see once we get into the tarot. But again, this is a card that's letting you know that if you are going through something, whether that is a relationship or, a work situation, a money situation, something is not in alignment with you. Now, it's interesting how they're placing the cards, though, because it's by the book, Happy, Happy, and Not For You, followed by Blessed. Okay, this is very, very positive energy coming through. 22, it is a 4. 4s are your foundation, right? Something that is very stable for you. When Blessed card comes out, that indicates here that there is blessings on its way to you, Sag. Something that you're going through, and again, I don't know what this is at this moment, but something that you're going through or that you've been going through, it's going to pay off in the end. That's what this feels like to me. Okay, I feel very excited, which is really interesting. We even have Breathe next. Holy shit. Okay, beautiful cards. Breathe. Take time. Don't rush anything. Do things by the book, one step at a time. And just relax, trusting that it is happening for you. What is meant to happen is happening. We even have the Fates next, Sag. And if you've been with me for a while, you'll know I normally am not guided to go more than 6. But we have the Fates. So you have Happy, Happy, Blessed, and the Fates. This is destined. Whatever this is for you, this is destined. For some of you, I feel like there's something you're standing up for and you are going to be rewarded for it. That's really what I'm getting here. And I don't know, again, I don't know in what genre that might be, but the fates, right? Again, it is number 17, so it is an 8, just like the happy, happy. We even have poise next to Ash, so that's something to get really excited about. Something really, really great coming towards you. Okay, this not for you. We'll see. We'll see what that is. I want to see what wants to come out, of course. Okay. Because what I'm getting here, you know when they gave me the word hooky? What I'm getting with that, and I don't know exactly how to explain it. You guys know that I really sometimes struggle with that, especially with Mercury retrograde still in full force. What it feels like to me is that there's something that you maybe have tolerated for quite a long time, and you've now put your foot down, or even destiny has stepped in to intervene, and it has made you have to put your foot down in some way. You might be feeling anxious about it. You might be feeling a little worried. But you're doing things the right way, and you're going to be rewarded for it. That's what this feels like. It's like, yes, okay, so if you were at work and you got sick and you're like, okay, I got to take a day or two off, and you are sick and you're not playing hooky. Going back to that job, it's almost like there's a new perspective, a new respect for you because they realize how much you do and how much you're worth. Could be the same thing with a family situation or a romantic situation, right? Something about being kind of being taken advantage of. So this is interesting. Again, Scorpio new moon, right? Transformation energy. Okay, Spirit, I'm excited. Show me what this is for Sagittarius. Beautiful Saggy. And thank you for those of you that love that shirt that I was wearing the last time I did a reading, which was a little while ago. That came from my mom, who is up in the heavens watching over me. Very beautiful shirt. Okay. All right, Spirit, what is the message for Sagittarius? Your gorgeous fire sign. Thank you very much. No reversals in this here. What do we have? Wow. Holy cow. Okay, so we have higher power, we have yin, and we have come to the edge. Okay, I feel like I want to go like this, just to make it, just to kind of make it make sense with what Spirit was giving me. And on the bottom, we have peace. Okay, and before the peace, Sag, and did you want me to talk about this? We have between worlds. And that's what I was picking up on. It's number 3. So 3s are representative of in process or coming into alignment, right? It is the alignment of your mind, your heart, your soul. If you're religious, it's the Father, the Son, the Holy Spirit. It is birth, life, death. 3. Now, this card is talking about being in between worlds, not quite in the new world, not quite in the old world. Changing gears in the middle of transformation is what this card is about. I feel like you are in that, or you have been in like that kind of a situation, Sag, okay? Again, it's kind of that feeling of giving a lot to something and it not giving much back to you, and now standing up for yourself, divine, higher power coming in, assisting you, and helping you move into this new phase, this new journey. Much different than what you've been on, okay? I'm going to have a quick sip of water. Throat's dry. Okay, so I'll put this back over here. So we have come to the edge. Love this too. 36. Excuse my coughing as well, please. Come to the edge. 36. 9. That is a 9. 9s are about coming to a completion, right? About to change a path. About to change a cycle. Come to the edge is asking you to take a risk. It's asking you to do something that doesn't normally feel very comfortable. Maybe it's something that you wouldn't normally do. But you're at this point where you have nothing to lose here. That's what this is feeling. So it's kind of like standing, again, up for yourself. Oh my gosh. This might be a little loud reading today, Saggy. But again, this is about doing something different that you haven't done, and it might be uncomfortable, but it's going to pay off. With the higher power, I have a very strong feeling within my intuition, my inner guidance system, that this is, God, source, whatever you believe in, but it even feels a little, can I say, even more deeper in a way that, like, this is definitely your angels and maybe even loved ones that might be on the other side. I mentioned my mom, that they're cheering you on and they're seeing what you've been going through and they're wanting more for you. They're wanting better for you. So, you know, I don't know if you believe in that, but almost like behind the scenes, they've been aligning things for you. They've been putting things into alignment so that things are going to improve. That's what this is feeling like. So higher power, I don't know if you can, there you go. Hopefully you can see that. Number 4, right? It is followed by yin, Sag. So this is all about receiving. Receiving respect, receiving love, receiving appreciation, receiving even gifts, right? Money, whatever it might be. But again, this is a process that you are in. You are in a process here of taking some kind of risk. Please let me know what that might be. I would love to hear from you. I read all of your comments and I try to respond to you guys always. But it almost feels like it's time. And what that is, now they're showing me 22 in my head, which is when we enter Sag season, right? That's on Saturday. This is a perfect time here. I don't know what this is, but I feel very excited. I feel very proud of you. Because it feels like you're, with the help, again, of outside forces, whatever you may believe in, it feels like this has all been in the plans, all in the works. And on the bottom, we have peace, as I said. It's 23, so that does represent change coming in, Sag. So beautiful ending here of, on the bottom of the deck being the foundational energy here. This is peace. You might not have felt peaceful for a very long time. Things might have been very stressful. You're going to have to excuse me again because, like I said, I've got a wicked cold. Okay, so let's get into the tarot. I hope this all made sense. This feels very beautiful. It feels like this is the time. Okay. All right, let's get into it. All right, Spirit, thank you so much, as always, for guiding me in this reading for beautiful Sag. Let's go into my Light Series deck. Let's get started there. Okay. I'll dive a little deeper. Oh, my goodness, Sagittarius. We have the sun on the bottom. Oh. Okay, this is Leo's energy, fellow fire sign. Gee, this is like... This is like an awakening, but I'm not even feeling it's you. You're not awakening. I feel others are awakening again. I'll leave it to you to put it into whatever perspective or how you can connect with it, if it is resonating, right? It's not going to resonate with everyone. But the sun, again, it is seeing very clearly like this big light force shining down and showing actually how everything has been working. Again, people appreciating you, seeing your worth, okay? Again, that's what I'm getting to start with. But then when we move forward with the sun, Sag, the sun represents happiness, joy, riches, rewards, prosperity, really beautiful, beautiful, uplifting energy coming through. And this is on the bottom, so that's pretty powerful. We have the 6 of Wands next, so that's your energy, Aries and Leo. This is it. It's being seen, being acknowledged, being appreciated. You can almost see back here, right back here, that it's almost like it feels like there's people back there that are celebrating you, clapping hands, right? You're on stage. You're being recognized and appreciated. Wow, I just love this energy. Holy cow. The Strength card is following it. Again, Leo's energy. Yeah, because I think that this has taken courage, Sag. Okay, they keep bringing back this work example. So I'll use it again. I'll use this because it's not going to be for everyone. Obviously, apply it to your situation. But it's kind of like that feeling where, how can I put this, Spirit? If you have, okay, we'll go back to if you've been sick and you have to take some time off or something like that. And you might come back and maybe you might be like, oh my gosh, maybe people are not talking to you the right way or they're giving you the cold shoulder or something. This is you standing in your power. That's what this keeps feeling like to me, standing in your power and not backing down and putting yourself first. Probably for the first time in a long time, Sag. We have the Star next, which is Aquarius's energy. So 3 major arcana out of 4, pretty big. This is healing. Okay, so maybe some of you I am talking about, maybe you have a cold like me and you've had to take some time off or something. But this is healing. But also the Star is a wish fulfillment, right? So again, I feel like something beautiful is happening for you, like a wish coming true. We even have the 4 of Wands next, Sag. I cannot believe these good cards. It's amazing the energy that's coming off of them. 4 of Wands, celebration. Yes, this can be a marriage card, of course, but I'm getting this more of like a huge celebration. Huge, huge, huge. Now, if you're in the States, I think you guys have Thanksgiving next week, don't you? Give it this week if this is resonating with you. For some reason, they're connecting it to that for someone out there, okay? So 4 of Wands, celebration. We even have the 10 of Cups, Sag. So this is the happy home, happy family, just happiness. Okay, all right, okay. Let's see what wants to come out. I don't want to go on too long because I don't want to waste your time here. But let's get into it and see what Spirit has. Okay, what is this about for Sagittarius, please, Spirit? Okay. Okay, okay. All right, what do we have? Well, let's go. 7 Cups. 7 of Cups, yes. 7 of Cups, Ace of Pentacles, 6 of Pentacles, with the 6 of Swords on the bottom. Oh, beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. Okay, so 7 of Cups is Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. It is our it's our water element, right? So it is Cancer. I said that. I said that already. 7 of Cups is kind of a confusing energy because when we're in that, it's almost like we don't know what the right next move is to make. Indecision, right? Again, should I stand up for myself? Should I not? Should I stay quiet? Should I do something different? There's 7 Cups there, and it's really difficult to know which one is going to be the best. Sometimes this can be a lot of offers and a lot of opportunities as well, and you're not sure, again, which is going to be in alignment with you. And I feel like a lot of you might have been feeling this way. Again, could be about a relationship, right? Not sure if it's healthy for you. It's followed by the Ace of Pentacles. So Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, this is everything that happens on our earth, right? The 3D world. It's our money, our resources, our security. It is also like self-confidence and self-worth, right? That's how I read it too, because that is part of our experience here on earth, right? This is a new opportunity, Sag. This is like a new seed being given that you plant that grows to the 10 of Pentacles, right? So again, it's almost like this brand new path, a brand new way of moving after this, moving forward on your journey. 6 of Pentacles shows up too. So again, this is balance coming in. Receiving what you deserve. Receiving exactly what you deserve and not anything less. You can see the infinity sign on this too, right? So again, very divine energy coming in. Bottom of the deck, we have the 6 of Swords. So now we got Gemini, Libra, Aquarius showing up. And this is the process of moving away from what has been difficult, trying, exhausting, you know, very difficult time. You can see how everything is just, the water is very, very choppy. But you're moving away from that now, Sag. Okay, so let's keep going. This makes sense to me, but that's why Spirit is saying, even with that 7 of Cups here, you know, you can see the snake down there, right? Hopefully you can see it right down there. Yeah, sometimes it's like, do I do this? Because what if, you know, what if it turns out to not be the right choice? That's why Spirit is giving you come to the edge, because it is time for you to come to this edge. Again, trusting that you will be caught, okay? You will be caught. Okay, let's keep going. Show me more, please, Spirit. Thank you so much for guiding me. See that? Not for you, because it just showed that to me again in my mind's eye. It hasn't been for you, okay? Again, you might be in a relationship, but there's something that has to shift because it is not in alignment with you for right now. It could be about a job that you're in that is not for you right now because you haven't been treated to the worth that you are, how worthy you are. You know what I mean? That's what this feels like to me. And it's almost like this big aha kind of clarity coming in is what I'm feeling. What do we have on the bottom when I stop shuffling? Yeah, the King of Pentacles. Regaining stability, regaining solid foundation here where you're not stressed, where you're not worried. Okay. All right, Spirit. Thank you so much. What else for Saggy? Oh, the deck is feeling a little weird. Just ground. Okay. Yeah, the 5 of Swords. Okay. So 5 of Swords again, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. Yeah, it feels like there's been a little bit of a mind game going on here with whoever's involved. I got to be honest with you. I'm getting work and I'm also getting relationship. And when I say relationship, it feels a little bit kind of like a love relationship. But again, that could be, you know, with a parent or a child or a sibling or something like that. That's what it's feeling like. But 5 of Swords, yeah, it's been confusing in the mind, right? You can see that there's a person back here and they're trying to win. They're trying to have power over you. That's what it feels like. Okay. All right, but show me more, please. Okay, they didn't fall out. Show me more. What else is going on for Sag? I don't know if it's me or if it's the deck here, Spirit, but it's feeling a little weird. For beautiful Sagittarius. Oh my goodness. What else is happening for Sag? What else would you like them to know? Okay, we got so many cards. Oh my gosh. I'm not going to take all of these. Sag, I can't take all of these. There's so much. But again, we have the star right where I stopped. You can see the Four of Wands behind it again. I'm not going to take all those because I swear you'll be here forever. But we have the Nine of Pentacles on the bottom. Am I holding this weird today? I haven't taken any cough medicine or anything like that. So I just have my tea. I'm not a little delulu right now. But Nine of Pentacles, beautiful energy. This is a lot of financial backing. It's a lot of money coming in. It's a lot of stability. Okay. Let me try again. All right, Spirit, can we have a little less cards, please? For what is happening with Sagittarius? And be open to receive is what I heard. Be open to receive this. Be open to receive these gifts. Because sometimes, Saggy, you know my love. Well, you got a big heart. I'm just going to hold that thought for a sec, Spirit, until we get another card on the table, please. Is there anything else out of this deck? How bizarre. Okay, thank you. What I was going to say. Hold on. You have this incredible ability in almost anything you touch. I know that about Sagittarius. You are brilliant in your mind as well. Sometimes you're not comfortable with compliments. Sometimes you're not comfortable with receiving. Okay? It's going to be your birthday season right away. How do you receive your gifts? When people buy you gifts, loved ones give you gifts, they want to celebrate you. How do you receive that? That's coming through as well, because I think Spirit is asking you and reminding you that you're worthy of receiving the very, very best. With this Yin card showing up here today, Sag, it is a reminder to be open to receiving. You deserve it. You deserve the praise. You deserve the blessings. You deserve the gifts, okay? So that's what I wanted to say. Now, the two cards that came out is the Page of Pentacles. Beautiful, because again, this is now you're beginning a new way on the earthly realm. Again, if this is about some career, this feels to me like a step up, like receiving a raise, receiving bonuses, etc., etc. You get the gist, right? Because pages are the beginners in the deck, and it's feeling to me like you're about to approach things from a different way. We have the High Priestess that's showing up as well, which is Pisces energy. And again, this is a reminder to really listen to your intuition. You know, that deep inner guidance system that we each and all have. And trusting it. I often feel my guides communicate with me through my intuition. And sometimes I don't listen to it. And usually, if I don't listen to what that voice is saying to me, you know, I usually almost always turn around and go, oh, darn, I knew it. I should have listened to it, but I didn't, right? And then I'll have regret. There's something connected with that. So if this is your reading, sweetheart, and this is making sense to you, regardless of what the subject is here, really important that when your intuition kicks in, you're going to know it feels different than what your head says or, you know, what your heart is saying. Trust it. I feel if this is your reading, you're also feeling things kind of falling in line, but in a way where there is that divine energy that is, how can I put this? Like things are happening that you didn't exactly do, but it's happening again. I keep wanting to say behind the scenes. Bottom of the deck, we have the World. So, this is a reading that I'm focusing on about the new moon in Scorpio, right? So again, the World, this is the last major arcana in the tarot. That is telling you that you're about to start a whole new cycle, Sag. A brand new cycle. And again, followed by the Ten of Cups. You don't have to have a family and children and all that stuff for this card to mean something. This card means your heart full, your happiness, your joy, contentment. So I hope this is making sense. You were somewhere, or maybe some of you still might be in this position, not quite over here yet. But you're going to be. That is exactly where you're headed. Okay, Let me tune in for a sec, see if there's anything else they want me to go into. I'm going to have a quick sip of water, Sag. I don't know. I'm trying to tune in. Okay. Is there anything else, Spirit? Because I don't know if I need to clarify this right now, because the feeling that my guides are giving me is quite strong here. That this reading is about taking a risk, trusting yourself, trusting what you believe in, opening yourself up, your heart all in entirety, and getting ready for this beautiful, I'm going to say abundance, okay? Abundance of health, love, wealth, all of that coming in. But it starts with you making a decision here. Okay, I'm going to just go into the traditional Rider-Waite deck and see if anything else wants to come out. I'm not going to clarify. Okay, Spirit. Oh, what do we have on the bottom? We have the Death card. Are you kidding me? Okay. So there it is, right here, right there on the bottom of the deck, Scorpio. There's that transformation, Sag. You are in a process of very much transforming. But again, the strong feeling for me is that this isn't short term. This is a long-term transitional. Well, let me rephrase that. This transformation that you're entering, that you're going through right now, it is going to last quite a long time. That's what I want to say. We have the Magician next. So look at all these major arcana showing up. So this is your ability to manifest what you're wanting and what you're desiring, Sag. You have the Moon, which is again Pisces energy. So this is also the feeling of not sure of what the right decision to make or how to approach this, because you don't exactly know how it's going to turn out. If that is the case, it's okay. Trust that you're making the right decision, coming to the edge, taking this risk. But honestly, it doesn't feel like a risk to me. It feels more like they're just saying you'll never look back. That's what I just heard. You'll never look back. Everything changes after this. But there obviously has been some hesitation. 2 of Wands. 2 of Wands, the Moon. Spirit comes in and says, what do you want, Saggy? Because you can have it. Focus on it. Ask your angels, all that kind of stuff. And let the transformation begin. Okay, let me blow my nose. Again, thank you so much, my love, for your patience. All right, Spirit, is there anything else you have for Sagittarius regarding this reading? Anything else you would like them to know? Thank you so much for guiding me. Anything else? Yeah, thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. The World, again. Ha. Oh, let me cover it up. Oh, let me cover it up. My bad. I always forget that these cards, have a little bit of that on them. The fact that the World has come out, flew out. We just talked about the World because it's right here. And on the bottom, Sag, we have the Ace of Wands, or Ace of Swords. So there is that aha clarity moment. Seeing everything clear, using that sword, man. Using that, oh my gosh, excuse me. Using that sword again to clear out anything that is not positive for you, anything that does not work for you. Right? That's what's happening. And guess what? It is underneath that. The Fool. So here's this new journey you're about to embark on. What is it going to supply you with? The Empress. This is beautiful, beautiful, gorgeous energy, Sag. Followed by the Ten of Wands. All of that heaviness being over. So, holy cow. This feels to me like you're entering a cycle, a new cycle, a brand new cycle. And I love this because you, like I said, your season is just right over there. It's going to be your birthday. Oh, I literally have chills. I've got chills, and not because of my cold. I got chills because I'm so excited for you and the energy my guides are giving me that you're about to step into. This old cycle is going to be over. Holy cow, Sag. And again, that's why they gave you the Peace card at the bottom, right? Beautiful. Oh my God, I love it, I love it, I love it. Okay, I think that's where we're gonna leave this reading. Yeah, I don't think there's anything else Spirit has for me to say, Sag. I hope that this made sense. I hope that this, if you're wondering about something or pondering something and trying to figure something out, should I do it? Shouldn't I do it? It's right here. It's right here. Okay, you know what? We're going to go into Moonology messages, since it is the new moon reading that I'm doing this for. And again, new moons, I don't know about you, but for me, new moons, full moons, shoot, I feel it for a good 5 days, 6 days before, and sometimes I feel it after that way too, right? So, yeah, beautiful. Okay, let's see what's on the bottom. we have the moon set, which is about releasing Sagittarius. I love this. I love this. I love this. I love this. Releasing, which is exactly what I feel you are doing. You're releasing putting everyone else first and putting you last. You're releasing not accepting the bottom of the barrel. You're releasing the crumbs, not, you don't want the crumbs, you want the loaf of bread. You're releasing it. Yep, dark side of the moon, mystery. You don't know how it's going to go. But again, that is where trust and just inner knowing comes in. Right? And then we even have the moonlight enchanted, which is all about beautiful things happening for you, right? Enchantment. And it's followed by the moon circle, so support. So I'm telling you, you are not alone here. You have maybe you have a lot of people here on this planet, that really love you and adore you and are supporting you in this. But again, I'm also feeling on the other side, whatever that means for you. I'm feeling that you have a lot of, I'm going to say, angelic support here. Okay, let's close your reading off. I'll blow my nose one more time. Okay. All right, let's see. Let's see what the final piece of advice or guidance is from Spirit. Okay, for Sagittarius, please. Okay, that won't go in, so that is my sign to take it. Yep. Oh my gosh, Sagittarius, reach for the moon. Go for it. Okay, so any of you that are going, oh, should I or shouldn't I? Again, this come to the edge. Should I, shouldn't I? It's go for it. Go for it. And on the bottom, the moon's wisdom. Take the lead. So you have two cards that have come out that are telling you to come to the edge. Take the risk. Go for it. You're not going to fail, Sag. You're not. Okay, and even, the moon moment underneath that is synchronicity. So everything is working in that divine timing, as I said at the very beginning. Spirit, you are the best. Thank you so much for guiding me. Always, always, always. All right, Sag, this is your reading. I do really hope that this helped. I feel like your life is about to really, really shift in a big, beautiful way, Sag. Okay, just be open to receive. All right, my love, again, thank you for your patience. Thank you for your love. Thank you for your kindness. I so adore you. All right, Saggy, I love you with all my heart, and I hope to see you again, all right? Big kisses, big hugs. Have a beautiful day.